Hello children, welcome to my Hindi classes. In this session, we will be doing the remaining part of the chapter Dukkha Adhikar. I will be sharing the link of my previous video in this session. So if you have not seen it before, kindly go through the same. Also, if you're watching my video for the first time, do like, share and subscribe my channel. Also press the bell button for future notification of my videos. I'll just give you an idea about what we have done in the previous video. It was like a lady was sitting in the footpath selling melons, and she was just hiding her face behind her, in between the knees, and she was crying. People who were standing nearby her or in the nearby shops, they were blaming her. Why they were blaming? Because she lost her son a day before and she was there and selling the melons. So for them, this category people, like that lady is from a lower category, from a poor family. So as per them, like these lower category people, they don't value or they don't give any importance to relationships or traditions, beliefs, customs. For them, everything is a piece of bread. So they all were blaming that lady without realizing her pain. Now let's start the chapter.
पास पड़ोस की दुकानों से पूछने पर पता लगा उसका 23 बरस का जवान लड़का था। घर में उसकी बहू और पोता पोती हैं। लड़का शहर के पास 1.5 बीघा भर ज़मीन में कचियारी करके परिवार का निर्वाह करता था। खरबूजों की डलियां बाज़ार में पहुंचाकर कभी लड़का स्वयं सौदे का पास बैठ जाता, कभी माँ बैठ जाती। पास पड़ोस के दुकानों में से पूछने पर पता लगा उसका 23 बरस का जवान लड़का था। सो व्हेन ही इंक्वायर्ड अबाउट दिस लेडी फ्रॉम द नियर बाय शॉप, ही केम टू नो दैट ही हैड अ 23-year-old सन। 23 साल मीन्स 23। घर में उसकी बहू और पोता पोती हैं। सो इन हिज हाउस, बहू मीन्स daughter-in-law, pota poti means grandchildren. So she is having her daughter-in-law as well as grandchildren in her home. लड़का शहर के पास 1.5 बीघा भर ज़मीन में कचहरी करके परिवार का निर्वाह करता था. So his son used to sow the melons in the field. So they had some piece of land nearby the town. So he used to sow the melons in that field. Kachari means sowing the melons in the field, and he used to manage the living of his family. Parivar, family, nirvah means living. So he used to manage the living of the family by sowing the melons in the field. खरबूजों की डलियां बाज़ार में पहुंचाकर कभी लड़का स्वयं सौदे के पास बैठ जाता, कभी माँ बैठ जाती. So this kharbuja basket, melon basket, dali means basket. So he used to bring that basket into the market. Sometimes he used to sit and he used to do the sale, or sometimes his mother used to do the sale. सौदा means deal. लड़का परसों सुबह मुंह अंधेरे बोले में से पके खरबूजे चुन रहा था. गीली मेड़ की तरावट में विश्राम करते हुए एक सांप पर लड़के का पैर पड़ गया. सांप ने लड़के को डस लिया. लड़के की बुढ़िया माँ बावली होकर ओझा को बुला लाई. झाड़ना फूकना हुआ. नागदेव की पूजा भी हुई. पूजा के लिए दान दक्षिण चाहिए. लड़का परसों सुबह मुंह अंधेरे बेलों में से पके खरबूजे चुन रहा था. So what that boy was doing, his son was doing, he was picking ripe melons. पके खरबूजे means ripe melons. He was picking ripe melons from the vines in the early morning. गीली मेड़ की तरावट में विश्राम करते हुए एक सांप पर लड़के का पैर पड़ गया. गीली मेड़ means wet. Made means we generally make a small bump with mud, and it generally divides two fields. So that is called this made. So in that made he was taking rest. Vishram means rest. So at that time what happened? He just kept his leg on a snake. सांप ने लड़के को डस लिया. And what the snake did? He bite that boy, that man. लड़के की बुढ़िया माँ बावली होकर ओझा को बुला लाई. So that boy's mother, she was just lost her mind, or she became mad. Bavli means mad or lost her mind, and she called the Oja. Oja is not a doctor basically. They generally do the puja and all. They have some stick or pujas. They believe in puja only, and they don't give proper medicines, or they believe like with puja that person will be fine. So she called up a Oja and झाड़ फूक किया. So they did their mantra and all. नागदेव की पूजा की. So they did the puja for this snake also. So Nagdev means they have a god. So they also consider snake as a god, and they started doing puja for this Nagdev also. पूजा के लिए दान दक्षिणा चाहिए. घर में जो कुछ आटा और अनाज था दान दक्षिणा में उठ गया. माँ, बहू और बच्चे भगवाना से लिपट लिपट कर रोए, पर भगवाना जो एक दफ़े चुप हुआ तो फिर ना बोला. सर्प के विष ने उसका सब बदन काला पड़ गया था. So what they are saying? Puja, for puja they need so many dan dakshina. Dan dakshina means offerings. You have to give offer many things for this puja. घर में जो कुछ आटा और अनाज था दान दक्षिणा में उठ गया. So whatever they had in their home, आटा like their food items, everything they gave it for as an offering. माँ, बहू और बच्चे भगवाना से लिपट लिपट कर रोए. So they were just hugging that भगवाना means that boy, and they were crying. पर भगवाना जो एक दफ़े चुप हुआ तो फिर ना बोला. Like he after that he didn't speak anything, because he was almost dead. Why? सर्प के विष से उसका सारा बदन काला पड़ गया था. That the poison of that snake, his entire body was turned into black color. So he, because obviously he was dead, so he could not speak anything. जिंदा आदमी नंगा भी रह सकता है, परंतु मुर्दे को नंगा कैसे विदा किया जाए. उसके लिए तो बजाज की दुकान से नया कपड़ा लाना ही होगा, चाहे उसके लिए माँ के हाथों के छन्नी कंगना ही क्यों ना बिक जाए. भगवाना परलोक चला गया. घर में जो कुछ चूनी भूसी थी सो उसे विदा करने में चली गई. बाप नहीं रहा तो क्या, लड़के सुबह उठते ही भूख से बिलबिलाने लगे. दादी ने उन्हें खाने के लिए खरबूजे दे दिए, लेकिन बहू को क्या देती. बहू का बदन बुखार से तवे की तरह तप रहा था. अब बेटे के बिना बुढ़िया की दुअन्नी चुअन्नी भी कौन उधार देता. Again they are talking about our culture or our beliefs. What they are saying? जिंदा आदमी नंगा भी रह सकता है. Those who are living, they can live naked without dress. But परंतु मुर्दे को नंगा कैसे विदा किया जाए. Now he is dead. Bhagwana is dead. How can you send him without dress? Like naked you cannot send him. For that what you have to do? उसके लिए बजाज की दुकान से नया कपड़ा लाना ही होगा. Now for the last rituals they have to purchase new clothes from Bajaj shops. चाहे उसके लिए माँ के हाथों की छन्नी कंगना ही क्यों ना बेचना पड़े. For that even they have to sell her mother ordinary jewelry. Channi kangana means this ordinary jewelry. Even though she'll have to sell it, but these last rituals have to be done. भगवाना परलोक चला गया. That means भगवाना died. घर में जो कुछ चूनी भूसी थी सो उसे विदा करने में चली गई. Whatever they had in their home, they sold it or they gave it for his last rituals. बाप नहीं रहा तो क्या, लड़के सुबह उठते ही भूख से बिलबिलाने लगे. The father died, so what? These kids, these children, they woke up in the morning and they started crying due to hunger. दादी ने उन्हें खाने के लिए खरबूजे दे दिए. Bhuk means hunger. Now Dadi, what her grandmother did, she gave kharbuje to just because they were hungry, so she gave खरबूजे to them. लेकिन बहू को क्या देती, बट what she will give to her daughter in law. बहू का बदन बुखार से तवे की तरह तप रहा था, जो just because of high fever, she was having very high fever, her body was like a hot pan, so that her temperature was that much high, so she was just comparing with a hot pan. अब बेटे के बिना बुढ़िया को दुवन्नी चवन्नी भी कौन उधार देगा. Now his son is also not there, so nobody was ready to give her like any money also, because they know like if they give her money they will not get it back, so she was not nobody was ready to give money also to her. बुढ़िया रोते रोते और आँखें पोंछते पोंछते भगवाना के बटोरे हुए खरबूजे डलिए में समेटकर बाजार की ओर चली, और चारा भी क्या था. So what she do, because she lost her son, so we can understand the pain of that lady. So she was just crying and like controlling her pain, everything. She comes to that field and she collects all that melons into that basket, and she comes to the market because she had no other option. और चारा भी क्या था, like chara means option, she had no other option, she collect all that melons and she comes to the market. बुढ़िया खरबूजे बेचने का साहस करके आई थी, परंतु सिर पर चादर लपेटे सिर को घुटने पर टिकाए हुए फफक फफक कर रो रही थी. So that old lady, she came to the market. Why? They bought that much courage. Sahas means courage, and she came to the market to sell the melons. But what she was doing, in spite of selling the melons, she was just covering her face, and she was just she bent her face and in between the knees, and she was crying. कल जिसका बेटा चल बसा, आज वह बाज़ार में सौदा बेचने चली है, हाय रे पत्थर दिल. And what people were saying, her son died last day, and now what she is doing, she has come to the market to sell the melons. What a hard-hearted lady is she. But they are not trying to understand her pain or helplessness. Instead of that, they are saying she is hard-hearted. She just she needs money only. So for her, his son is nothing, or that pain is nothing. For her, money is everything. उस पुत्र वियोगिनी के दुख का अंदाज़ा लगाने के लिए पिछले साल अपने पड़ोस में पुत्र की मृत्यु से दुखी माता की बात सोचने लगा. वह सम्भ्रात महिला पुत्र की मृत्यु के बाद 2.5 मास तक पलंग से उठ न सकी थी. उन्हें 15-15 मिनट बाद पुत्र वियोग से मूर्छा आ जाती थी, और मूर्छा न आने की अवस्था में आँखों से आंसू न रुक सकते थे. 2 डॉक्टर हरदम सिरहाने बैठे रहते थे. हरदम सिर पर बर्फ़ रखी जाती थी. शहर भर के लोगों के मन उस पुत्र शोक से दवित हो उठे थे. जब मन का सूझ का रास्ता नहीं मिलता तो बेचैनी से कदम तेज़ हो जाते हैं. उसी हालत में मैं नाक ऊपर उठाए राह चलते से ठोकर खाता मैं चला जा रहा था. उस पुत्र वियोगिनी के दुख का अंदाज़ा लगाने के लिए पिछले साल अपने पड़ोस में पुत्र की मृत्यु से दुखी माता की बात सोचने लगा. Just to understand the pain of this lady who lost his son. Putra Viyogini means a person who lost his son. So just to understand, Andaza means analyze or understand the pain of that lady. What the writer did, he just he thought about the lady who lost his son last year. Okay. वह सम्भ्रात महिला पुत्र की मृत्यु के बाद 2.5 मास तक पलंग से उठ न सकी थी. 2.5 मास means 2.5 months. That lady, just because she lost her son, she could not get up from that bed for 2.5 months. उन्हें 15-15 मिनट बाद पुत्र वियोग से मूर्छा आ जाती थी. in every 15 minutes, just she lost her son, she used to get faint thinking about that loss. Murcha means faint. She used to get faint in every 15 minutes, or in case if she doesn't faint और मूर्छा न आने की अवस्था में आँखों से आंसू न रुकते थे. And the tears that never stops, it like continuously come out from her eyes and it never stops in case if she doesn't get faint. आते थे. दो डॉक्टर हरदम सिरहाने बैठे रहते थे. Like every time, like 2 doctors were there every time with her and they used to sit near to her bed. हरदम सिर पर बर्फ़ रखी जाती थी. Every time they used to keep ice on her forehead. सर पर means, sir means their head or forehead also. Sir is head and बर्फ़ means ice. शहर भर के लोग के मन उस पुत्र शोक से द्रवित हो उठे थे. Like all the people in that town, they were touched by her feelings or that sadness. Everybody was touched by that because she could not accept it and she was like for 2.5 months she was totally on her bed only and she was literally crying. So people were very much touched with that pain. जब मन को सूझ का रास्ता नहीं मिलता तो बेचैनी से कदम तेज़ हो जाती हैं. When the mind does not find a way of thinking, then the steps are speeded up by restlessness. बेचैनी means restlessness. उसी हालत में नाक ऊपर उठाए राह चलते से ठोकर खाता मैं चला जा रहा था. Like in that situation only, just keeping his face straight and stumbling on the way, he was just walking. ठोकर means stumbling. चला जा रहा था means he was just walking. सोच रहा था शोक करने गम मनाने के लिए भी सहूलियत चाहिए और दुखी होने का भी एक अधिकार होता है. So while he was walking, what he was thinking कि शोक मनाने के लिए, to mourn also you need the facility or you need the privilege. सहूलियत means सुविधा और facility, privilege you can say. दुखी होने का भी एक अधिकार होता है. Like to become sad also you should have that right. That means poor people, they don't have the right to become sad also. Only this privilege is available to rich people. This is what he is trying to make us understand. So a very beautiful story, and this really happens in many part of our country where people give so much importance to culture, tradition. They don't even understand or they don't even realize the pain of a person who is going through. For them, this culture, everything is important. They can't even realize why they are doing such things. So that much pain they might be going through and they are doing this. But instead of that, they just blame them or they give so much importance to their culture, their value or their status that they don't even consider the poor people as human being also. So with this we finish our chapter, and in the next session we will be doing the activity part. So study well, or in case if you have any doubts, do send your doubts in my comment box. Definitely I will be reviewing it and be replying to your queries. So see you in the next class with the activity part. Till then, take care and bye.